Okay boys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you 5 different methods to be doing during the weekend league that can make you some coins heading into the next week. Before we head into it, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, turn on notifications on, like the video, all that good stuff. Let's jump into it. Number 1 is meta flips. Now during weekend league there's a lot of supply, a lot of packs getting opened, and that means that meta cards such as Renato Sanchez, who went down in price yesterday. He went down in price yesterday to about 15,000 coins, and as you can see here, he's down at about 14,250, 14k. And what this means basically is you pick up a couple of these players. Some of them I'd recommend sniping. If players like Renato Sanchez, who are quite low, I think you can get away with just trying to invest in a couple of them. And then during midweek, if there's an SBC leaked especially, because leaks play a massive part into the way that trading's done this year. If there's a leak for a new card that links to a certain meta card, it's worth investing in that card. So I'll try and pick up a Renato Sanchez, and I'll be back if I do. Oh, we just missed one there for 10,000 coins. Now that would have been really good. That would have been like 3-4k after profit. 9k, just like that. Like, as you can see during weekend league, these low rated meta cards, even up to like 84s, 85s, they will be getting listed a lot. As you can see, there's 3 really quickly right there at the moment. There's a lot of people sniping him. There we go though, we picked one up for 13,250, and he's position change, and we will be talking about position change trading in a little bit in the video. So I'll jump across to method number 2. Okay, so method number 2 is promo investing. Now what do I mean by promo investing? Basically what that is the promo that came out the week of the FUT champs. So for example, Rulebreakers Team 2, what you want to do is you want to go through, find some cards that you think will be necessarily go up in price after they're out of packs basically. So for example, there's Munier, right? He went up a little bit. He was like 13k, 12k at one point. He's now up at like 15. So what you're looking for is good links to different leagues that, again, you can use leaks to your advantage. Leaks does play a massive part in trading, as I've said. Look for these cards that are really linkable, and invest in a few. Hopefully they rise if the right promo cards come out. Pay attention to trends as well. See what type of cards rise and don't rise. As you go on week by week, you'll start to understand what promo investing entails. It does take some time to get used to it, but over time I think you'll start learning which patterns to follow. Okay, so the third method that I want to go on to is team of the week flips or investing. It's just the same as the promo cards, right? So there will be team of the weeks that are in packs now. For example, you've got elyyt. The players that I think from this week that will be good, I feel like Rabiot, maybe Griezmann, Bellingham, Casemiro. I'm not too sure about Ousmane Dembele. Obviously, I wouldn't go for the top cards like Mbappe. They can rise out of packs, but I feel like it's quite risky as well. Wait until, I'd say, Sunday night, Saturday night, Sunday morning, I reckon. Wait until about then and go and have a look at the team of the week's prices. Also on Futbin, they have this thing under the player price that you can see market sales history, which tells you how much they've sold for the past day or so. It has each listing and each price that it's sold for. So that's a really useful tip for trying to work out if a player's on the decline or if a player's risen back up again. It's a great way of trying to figure that out. Okay, so for the 4th method that I'm going to be using, it is going to be chemistry style trading. Now, I've shown this off in a few other videos. This can be with certain players, or it can just be with golds in general. So what this is chemistry styles applied to players for weekend league, and then once people complete their weekend league, they go through and they end up selling their players. So for example, let's have a look at like Koundé, for example. As you can see, it's 42k. I should have picked that one up for 40k there. So yeah, as you can see, 43,500, and that's when a couple start popping up on the market. And if we take off the shadow chem style, you can see that there's a bunch listed all the way down to like nearly 41k. He's around 41k basically, and he's 43.5 with a chem style. So this is great if you have just an extra little bit of coins. Even if you have like chem styles that are untradeable in your club, this works with like Hunter, other chem styles as well. Defenders, I tend to use Anchor and Shadow. And for attackers, I use Hunter, Catalyst, and Archetypes. This method's fantastic during the weekend because, like I said, a lot of people will be using cards in their team, applying chemistry styles, things like that, and enlisting just to get them gone quickly without realizing that they can get more for the card if they actually checked with the chem style. So this method honestly is something that's going to be in the game throughout the year. Okay, so method number 5 is very, very similar to chem style 1. This is position modifier trading. Now, Mukiele is the option that the player that I've chose to represent this method. He has right back, right wing back, and centre back. The centre back part's key because if we have a look at his card with just no position modifier on him, he's 900 coins, right? If we then go and have a look at centre back, as you can see, he's up at like 1.5. So all you have to do is either, if you have position modifiers in the club, or if you want to go and do that new SBC that EA love dropping with the exchange a bronze player for a position modifier, you go and buy like 5 of these and you just try and flip them. Or you can sit here, you can try and snipe some, which is what I'm going to try and do, and I'll be back once I've hit one, hopefully. As you can see, we just got one for 900 coins with an anchor as well, so we might even be able to make this even more coins. After tax, that's a couple hundred coins. It's not too bad, right? We literally were there for 2 minutes and we managed to get a Mukiele. Now, again, this method's simply just people will use position modifiers, use them in their team for the weekend league, and forget that they've actually used a position modifier on a player, or they don't really care that much, and they just sell them for whatever price they can get them gone for. So it does really depend on, obviously, how quick you are. If you're really good with sniping, then this shouldn't be an issue at all, really. Yeah, this method's great if you have a high budget, low budget. It's just something you can do if you're trying to kill time. I hope you did enjoy this video. If it did help you at all in any way, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn them notifications on, and don't forget I do stream over on Twitch pretty much daily. We do a lot of content on there as well that I don't post on YouTube, so head over there, check it out, help us reach 1k on both, and yeah boys, I'll catch you boys in the next one. Enjoy making coins. Peace.